The Man with Horns. This is a story based on what my brother said last night as of Sunday, April 27th, 2024. My second older brother claims to have seen something when we first moved into a house a year after I was born, somewhere around 2010. I would say anyways, according to my brother, he said he was told by someone that our house used to be owned by a lady who practiced witchcraft, and keep in mind we were planning on watching a horror movie with my dad last night. We were going to watch a movie, and it's a coincidence that my brother picked out The Conjuring 3, which he and my dad both saw in theater when it came out. Anyway, back to the story. When we first moved into our house to 100 for East Center Street in Lexington, Oklahoma, I don't remember much of when we first moved in, but my brother say we slept on a futon for a while. One night he woke up in the middle of the night and saw a man with horns hovering over him. And he wanted to say leave him alone, but he couldn't, and he couldn't speak or move. He was thinking about saying something to us, but he thought he was hallucinating or seeing things. Then somewhere around 2016 we were flooded out of our home and we stayed at church, food pantry. My mom went to frequently, and then somewhere around 2017 we moved to a trailer park and lived at lot number 118. Now, when we moved there, my brother slept on top bunk of our bunk bed one night. He was trying to put his blanket by the side railing to get fresh air ventilating, but he recalled see the same man from 200 for looking at him from under my bed, and the same thing happened. He couldn't move or speak. He eventually slept on bottom bunk, and now at our new house we've lived in for 5 years after being evicted in 2019 from 118, he's been sleeping on bottom bunk of our new bunk bed. He goes to college and visits from time to time or stays the weekend, so we kept a bunk bed and we still have it. But I've recently started to sleep on bottom bunk when he's not here. He said last night he was terrified, and it was the one most terrifying moments he's experienced. I will post the other experience he had soon. Until then, that's all. My friend got a weird text. This is the absolute disturbing experience I had with my friend. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah and I went for vacation, just the two for us, to this Airbnb apartment in a calm neighborhood. We were exploring the place. It was cool. We liked it cozy and all. We unpacked our baggages, freshened up, and went outside to explore the areas. We went back at 11 p.m. and immediately we felt something odd. I can guarantee my life I left the living room's lights off. It was on. Okay, no worries. Sarah was just telling me, oh, you probably forgot or something. I brushed it off and not talking it as big of deal. At first I thought probably the owner came in, but anyways. We went to the kitchen to make dinner while talking about Sarah's deceased boyfriend and how much she missed him and all. Liam, her deceased boyfriend, he was a genuine nice guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. We had our dinner while watching Conjuring 2. In bed, we kept hearing some loud banging at 2:30 a.m. from neighbors. It was really hard for us to have a good night's sleep because of the noises, but we managed to sleep anyways. Suddenly, Sarah's phone start ringing. Who's calling at this time? I said to Sarah, I looked at her. She was pale like she saw a ghost. Asked her what was wrong. She received a text from Liam, her deceased boyfriend, saying, I miss you. What kind of sick joke is that? Of course, she tried to answer, asking who's this and why they're using Liam's phone. No answer. We kind of lost sleep. It was 4 a.m. Sarah was still spamming the number and calling, and OFC straight to the voicemail. I kept feeling some strange vibe, like someone is watching us or something. I didn't feel comfortable. Then she received another text, help me, it's cold and dark down there. I honestly was shitting my pants. Sarah, in the other hand, was furious that someone plays with her emotions that way. And then she kept receiving text that only them know about and some weird disturbing pictures. Got a phone call from him. She picked it up. She can only hear some sort of breathing. It was really, really weird. After that night, we kept having some unexplained things, like every time we go out and come back we finds things misplaced, like lights on our stuff missing, and Liam's phone is on. All of these things were really disturbing for me. Can anyone explain what's this? Is it really her boyfriend trying to text her from the other side? I don't even think that's possible. Misplaced stuff, etc. Does anyone have an explanation for this? Thank you for watching. Subscribe and follow my other socials.